Now I know for a fact, some hood ass black people wrote this shit. This shit fire. The name of this comic throw you off, because they don't even really fight like that. But let's get to this shit, because this shit fire. This shit continues what happened in Icon and Rocket Season 1 comic that came out last year. Pause to read what happened. And the Hardware comic Season 1 that came out last year. Pause to read what happened. So we meet up with Rocket, and she going to this school that's in Switzerland, which is basically almost an all predominantly white school. And they on the mountaintop, so everywhere you look, all you see is white. She said not all the damn girls are the same though, like her roommate, Beth. Beth found her last roommate, she had killed herself after being teased by these mean girls at the school for being fat and having acne and every other mean thing that mean girls are good at torturing shy girls about. And to prove how heartless they were, they whispered in her ear, in Beth's ear at the roommate's fucking funeral, "One down, you're next." What kind of mean bitches say something like that and mean it? What kind of school doesn't kick those girls out? What kind of parents leave their kid in a school like this? I promised Icon I wouldn't get into any trouble while I was here, but this is a situation that calls for some superhero shit, and I got time today. I told you the dialogue in this shit fire. So we meet up with Hardware. He trying to fucking basically investigate and see who the fuck Icon and Rocket is, but he can't because they faces always fucked up on camera. Then he figure he go to the dark web and he find out that Icon is from a different planet. He get attacked where he at, and he hurry up and get the fuck up out of there, and he goes to search for fucking Icon's rocket ship. While these people was on the plane, this fucking boy was seeing fucking Icon with his girlfriend. Icon and his girlfriend had to talk. I'm skipping that shit. We going straight to this, right? So the bully girls that was fucking with Beth ass pulled up talking about some, "Hey, man, what the fuck you doing sitting on our seat? Get the fuck up." Beth was getting up. Rocket was like, "Where you going?" She was like, "Well, they do sit here every day." She was like, "Sit down." Then she kicked the damn bullies a fucking seat, talking about some, "You bitches want to join us? Then have a fucking seat." The girls talking about some, "Yeah, my parents own this shit. You better get the fuck up. You're gonna have your ass kicked out." Rocket was like, "I don't even want to fucking be here, bitch. I'll beat your ass. Go find somewhere else to sit. This is our table now." The girls walked up to my son, "She is not getting away with this. No way. Definitely not." That's what all the rest of the girls like, "Oh yeah, I fuck with old girl." Go back to Hardware. He was explaining that basically the ship was on the plantation at first. Then it got moved off the plantation. And now it's at this place called Benjamin Benneker. It's his fucking museum. Benjamin Benneker was a fucking a great black man. This motherfucker was an inventor. He's helped sign the thing with Thomas Jefferson. He helped invent a lot of shit. But of course he never got credit for it. You already know what's up. The Hardware getting to the building, right? Following some radiation spikes, he found this damn crate where the damn the thing was at, the rocket ship. Some robots was guarding the bitch, right? They shot his ass. He got fucked up. There was some armor piercing rounds. So that's when these motherfuckers popped up on his ass. So he hurried up and picked that bitch up and got the fuck up out of there. So he go back to his safe house and shit, open that bitch up, and he find out that wasn't no fucking spaceship. It's a time machine created by that damn dude, Benjamin Benneker. So he studies that journal from dude, right? And it was 78 hours later, then he learned how to put that damn the technology into his suit. So he ended up pressing that button, and he decided to go back in time to change some shit. First, he went back in time and tried to figure out why his dad left in the first place. And he come to find out, his dad cheated on his mom and he had a whole son on him. So she told his ass to get the fuck out, and he left. She went in there to tell him when he was a boy that everything is gonna be all right. So he follows his dad to this damn bar, right? And before he goes to the bar, this damn dude was trying to sell him some weed. His ass is like, "Nah, man, in the future, your ass gonna get fucked up. And you ain't gonna, it's gonna be legal in the future. And you gonna waste your time, basically. You ain't gonna be able to get the time back that you lost trying to, you know what I'm saying, when you get out. Don't do this shit, bro. It ain't worth it." So he throw that shit away. So he goes up in the bar and he orders a drink for him and his dad. He's like, "Man, you look familiar. Do I know you?" He's like, "Nah, but seems like you got lady problems. I do myself." He talks to his dad and tells his dad basically to man up and go back to the crib and be a damn dad. Face your damn damn bed. You made this shit. You gotta face the trouble that come with it. So he goes back to the future, and it was a week before the Big Bang. He meets up with himself to see how things went down. Yeah, shit is cool, but shit changed. Instead of the shit that make the bang baby shit, it's some other shit, but it's basically the same ass shit that made the bang baby. It's called Q juice. These motherfuckers tried to pull up on dude and get that shit from him, but bro wasn't going. So he ordered him to shoot him, right? The officer started shooting at him, and his damn shield his damn suit protected the main one from him, and he got shot in his damn head. So bro was like, does this solve that damn problem, me having the gas? He's like, well, there's only one thing to see. Let's see our future as he go to the future, which was 12 months later, and he found out the Big Bang never happened. Now there is a total global war with superpower soldiers. Now I'm running Alvis Industries. Am I responsible for this? Am I the result of my own plan? And that's when Icon pulled up like, hey, Curtis, we need to talk. Then we had to wait to the next issue, which is called Showdown Across Time and Space. Luckily for y'all, part 2 out. Let's get to it. You thought I was gonna leave y'all ass hanging? This shit good as fuck. Let's get to it. So we go back when bro got killed and the fucking main hardware went back in time into the future, and we see that the one that he met up with from the timeline that he just created, and he got locked up for it. So he went to trial, right? And the white lawyer tried to throw his ass under the bus for that shit, right? That's when the black lawyer got up, right? And broke that shit down like, bro, this is basically a modern day lynching. Judge was like, objection. He was like, sustain. Black judge said, just calling a spade, judge. Throughout this trial, the prosecutor has used coded language to describe my client in an attempt to activate the unconsciousness bias of this mostly white jury. Objection. Like woke, a word that used to be seen as a positive awake enlightenment, but has been dragged through the mud to the point that it's essentially like using the N-word. Judge, this is your last warning, Mr. Howard. But while the prosecutor may have trafficked in bias, what he could not account for were cold hard facts. That what is done in the dark shall always come to light. Pulled out the fucking video and the motherfucking receipts on his ass and showed everybody. Bro protected his ass. He never shot or killed bro ass. That dude, them damn cops shot the fucking dude body and that shit bounced back and hit him in the head. I know you would like nothing more than put my client under the jail, but if he did not shoot the bullet, you cannot do it. So he get out of jail and there, all the paparazzi and shit asking him questions and shit. They ask him, so what are you gonna do now, Will you return to Alvis Industries? He said, man, my work ain't done, so I got one thing in mind. I'm finna give everybody superpowers. Imagine if Icon wasn't the only person with him. So this is where we first get how he made Q Juice, and he was also making a suit that was just like the future dude that he met, the future self. And this is where they got the testing out Q Juice. They gave it to, the shit made her go berserk, and then her ass ended up destroying all the damn chemicals and shit, making the fucking place blow the fuck up. And this was basically the same thing as the Big Bang. This how we got the Q Juice shit. So this is where he met up with the president. The president was like, look, the fucking enemy got some of this shit too. They bioengineered this shit. I need you to make some shit that's better. And you gonna do that shit regardless. I'm not asking you. So he said, all right. President talking about something besides just a precautionary. I doubt a war actually breaks out. A war fucking break out. Icon come to try to stop that shit. These motherfuckers shoot his ass. So he fuck him up. Show him like, bro, I'm not here to play with y'all. Go to timeout. Now will you listen? Man, they jumped his ass. I break about that shit. Then this motherfucker go halfway across the world in Dakota in 3 seconds to meet up with fucking Hardware. This is at the end of issue 1. And he told Hardware, put an end to this shit now, bro. All the casualties and shit, that shit is your fault. He said, I didn't want to do this shit in the first place. The president made me do it. I ain't had no choice. Icon told him, you always had a choice. Hardware said, apparently wearing our skin hasn't taught you what it is to be a black man. He said, I'm outlived more than what you could ever learn. It's your responsibility to fix it, make it cure, and to help everybody the fuck out that's affected. Hardware told him, watch your tone, bruh. And I can't even make it cure if I wanted to. It's too late. The Q juice will keep mutating like a virus. He said, what we're actually gonna do is you're gonna give me access to your alien technology so I can find a real solution. Icon said no. Hardware said, wrong answer, armor up. That's when another fucking Hardware come from the future, right? Then they finally get the fight and he I-beam his ass, but they ain't do shit to him. Icon was fucking his ass up. He threw him through a wall and shit. That's when bro grabbed his ass with a whip, talking about some gotta level upgrade. It was called a plasma whip. Icon said, an interesting weapon of your choice, Mr. Black Man. As a species, I do upgrades too, like adding the reversal of an energy's current's direction. As he fucking reversed that shit, shocked the shit out of his ass. Then he run up on his ass, talking about some, yeah, you a very smart human, but still human, nothing less. Destroyed that shit. Then he goes to the main Hardware, like, you the cause of this shit, not him. And he's like, look, out of the respect for that ass whooping, I'm gonna tell you what's up. The Big Bang shit happened and the QG shit, that shit just keep happening. I can't stop it. He said that's because it's inevitable, but this time more lives were lost. You can't stop it. Let everything happen the way it's supposed to happen. He said, nah, you may be right, but you may be wrong too, as he disappeared back in time. A girl bet for him to get Rocket, right? Because them girls was fighting. Bro go back in time to stop the slaves getting sold. She got in trouble for them fighting. They both got stolen by Vandal Savage. Gotta wait for the next issue.